Please watch this unique solution proposition of Impact Icon, the ORO exchange. It prevents plastic pollution in the heartland of the Amazon rainforest. How does the ORO exchange do it? It's a registered fintech bank and rewards instantly in its digital wallet, giving access to financial services. So plastic collectors get paid and in turn will supply plastic recyclers where there is none now. Now, plastic in the Amazon rainforest ends up in rivers, killing marine life, or on landfills, where it gets burned, polluting our air. ORO Exchange accelerates recycling for the circular economy, adding transform and reuse to the destructive trio, make, use, and dispose. The circular economy supports over a dozen UN global goals. ORO has net impact, growing positive, and lowering negative impacts. ORO is impact effective, doing no and less harm by preventing plastic pollution, no plastic burned on landfills with CO2 and toxic emissions. ORO does better by boosting up and down cycling, the circular economy, and integrating the informal economy as it rewards the collectors and carroneros. Doing good, especially in underserved communities. ORO is impact cost efficient as it aims for profit with a purpose, with its paying plastic packaging and recycling partners. ORO creates prosperity for the collectors, the consumers, and the carroneros, the handlers, and the informal recyclers at Fazenda de Esperanza. ORO's impact paradigm is its own collection and distribution platform, paying its plastic waste collectors instantly through its app, a digital wallet, and of course loyalty incentives, building marketing and impact data that is needed for impact monitoring and reporting. So it's patented. ORO bags are distributed for free to and by retailers and direct sellers, then filled by consumers, and collected on demand. Just scan the QR code on the bags. Of course, ORO bags are made of recycled plastic. ORO works in the Amazon rainforest, a vital and fragile ecosystem under attack. So in inland Brazil, where most plastic pollution collection targets coastal areas, ORO creates extra income for Amazonians and carroneros, underserved populations, vulnerable because of their varying income. ORO's first focus is these informal workers in emerging markets in LATAM. The ORO platform and its app registers bags, collectors and carroneros, handlers. It uses reverse logistics to track and trace the bags with their unique QR code, so impact data and collection status, offering its partners and collectors dynamic pricing and flexibility. ORO's planet impact is preventing plastic pollution, saving the Amazon rainforest, our coasts and oceans, our future. So ORO directly contribute to the global goals with wide impact MOAT. Packaging waste recycling is central for global goal responsible consumption and production. And the extra income and ORO jobs contribute to no poverty and access to finance, with decent work and reduced inequality. Even gender equality, as most primary collectors are female, and most carroneros, handlers are male. ORO works for life below water and on land, as use and wrong disposal of plastic is a major cause of marine and land pollution. Avoiding burning of plastic on landfills, ORO contributes to good health and well-being and climate action. The resource transformation sector, including packaging, has significant 2 to 3 times more impact on the global goals than the average of sectors and industries, as found by academics Eccles, Betty and Consolandi. The goals we just saw, and zero hunger and clean water and sanitation. But ORO even fixes the low impact the plastic and packaging sectors now have, for decent work, gender equality and reduced inequalities. But isn't plastic a bit passé? Can plastic pollution ever be solved? The global numbers from our world and data make us sad. Almost half of plastic waste goes to landfills, 1/5 is incinerated, another 1/5 mismanaged, globally just 9% is recycled. A mere 3% in Brazil, and just 1% in the Amazon region. And LATAM is responsible for most plastic ending up in the ocean per person. Can we fix that? Can ORO scale its impact? The design checks out. ORO is impact effective, impact cost efficient, and plastic recycling preventing pollution, has high impact MOAT. And it can scale its impact because it solves a material problem for their paying partners, users of plastic packaging and recyclers. With a breakthrough business model. ORO delivers quality impact based on the plastic or waste types, such as PET bottles, which are best for recycling. And ORO delivers quantity impact expressed in bags, so kilograms. All data is instantly available. Waste management and plastic are essential sustainability standards in all leading impact metrics frameworks. For users of plastic packaging, it is a problem for their core business. A problem they need to tackle to manage the risk and to future-proof their business. ORO's IT platform has built an exponential scaling potential of clients, collectors, caraneros, the handlers, bag distributors, recyclers and solution-as-a-service buyers, the ORO ambassadors. ORO even has deep impact, with its collaboration with Fazenda de Esperanza, the Farm of Hope, a network of dozens of locations for sheltered workplaces, where it repurposes plastic with a profit. ORO's impact pitch deck convinces with its robust impact assessment, offering detailed impact risks assessment of the all-over risk level, the impact evidence, external impact, stakeholder participation, the impact drop-off risk, impact execution and endurance, alignment of the impact and the mission, unexpected impact and mitigation, fixing impact risks. A deep dive into participants' risks, ORO's opportunities and its tailwinds. ORO was piloted in Sao Paulo, with coffee cups, and now in MOAT collecting PET bottles from Amazonian communities. ORO's results so far: 2 tons of plastic waste collected and recycled, 6 tons of CO2 emissions avoided through reduced plastic burning, prevented 100,000 PET bottles from reaching oceans, and 10% reduction in air pollution in active regions. ORO's projected 5-year impact: 8,000 tons of plastic waste recycled or repurposed, 24,000 tons of CO2 emissions avoided, 400 million PET bottles prevented from entering oceans, 60% reduction in air pollution in active regions. So far, ORO created 12 direct jobs, financially benefiting over 200 low-income households, including small farmers, and decent work for 38 people at Fazenda de Esperanza. ORO's projected 5-year impact is access to financial services and extra income for almost 50,000 underserved individuals and 4,000 caraneros integrated in the ORO exchange, 240 new ORO jobs, and 1,600 sheltered workplaces at Fazenda's locations. All this in a fragile and crucial ecosystem, the Amazon rainforest, where now only 1% of plastic is recycled and plastic gets burnt on landfills. So meet Astrid, ORO's founder. She plans to roll out her ORO exchange all over Latin America's underserved communities and informal economies. Astrid Emmerich is one of the most ambitious impact innovators I know. She plans to add all kinds of waste to the ORO exchange and roll out all over Latin America. The profile video of Impact Icon, ORO Exchange, is part of Investable Impact Innovation, my free course on YouTube. Thank you for watching. And please, recycle.